What's up everybody? Andrew Longman here from GatCrank. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to fly and fly safely with a firearm. And it's not as complicated as some people make it out to be. I recently just started flying with my firearm, honestly because I didn't know it was that easy. Now do check your state and local laws to your destination because they may have different stipulations and you don't want to get somewhere with your firearm and then you can't go back home with it. And remember to also check each airline's stipulations and rules when it comes to flying with a firearm. I always fly United, so this is going to be based on the process that I go through when flying with United. So for today's video, we have a Hornady TSA approved flight case. Now the overall rules for most airlines are that your firearm has to be locked, then locked inside of a lockbox, and then inside of your case also locked. You hear me? 3 locks. Lock on the firearm, lock on the case, lock on the actual suitcase that you're putting it in. Now the reason I went with the Hornady box is because the locks are built in, so I don't have to worry about keeping up with the locks. It just makes things a lot more convenient. And for 60 bucks, this is a pretty good deal. And I'll put the link in the description below for this item. Now when you open it, it's going to come with a cable lock for your firearm, and it's also got this really nifty cable lock for the box. So if you get to your destination, say you're in a hotel or somewhere that you're going to be for several days, this fits right here on the side. Now I have a cable locking lock and keep my case secure. Step 1, we're going to remove all ammunition starting with the clip. Make sure that your firearm is completely clear of all ammo. Number 2 would be lock the receiver back, as shown. We're going to put the cable lock through the center. Make sure that's locked. I tug on it. And then put this in the case. So I have my holster, my clip, my pistol with the ammunition removed and cable lock through the center. I'm going to close it. Now I also really like this case as it came with 2 locks. Spin the dial. Make sure this doesn't turn, make sure this doesn't turn. Okay, now we're ready to put it in our suitcase. The next step is TSA requires you to have a TSA lock on the outside of the suitcase so nobody can just open the suitcase and remove this box. I found a really good deal on Amazon for this set right here, and I use them on everything, honestly. I use it for my backpack, my suitcase, and it's really handy, especially with the being a cable versus like a regular solid lock, and I found that to be way easier to work with. So lock on our pistol, lock on our box for the pistol. This goes inside of the suitcase that we're also going to put a TSA approved lock on that as well. Now the reason you need a TSA approved lock is because all TSA approved locks come with a keyhole that any TSA agent can come by, unlock, verify the contents of whatever's in the suitcase, or for this case, your pistol box, and they don't have to hunt you down for the key. So it's a safety measure, and I also agree with that as well. You're to keep the keys on your person. Now the last step is when you go to the airport, you cannot do the regular bag drop. And now remember, this is for United because that's who I normally fly with. You need to check your other airlines to see if they have any other regulations when it comes to declaring your firearm. I'm going to go to the front counter. I'm going to tell the person across from me that, hey, I have a firearm I need to declare in my suitcase. For United, they usually pull you off to a side inspection area. They pull the suitcase out, verify the locks on the pistol, verify the locks in the box, and verify the locks in the suitcase. Sometimes they'll do a drug swipe, and they'll make sure there's no residue drugs or anything. So, which by the way, if you don't know, drugs and firearms together is a very bad thing, so don't do that. Then United will hand me a card that I will sign verifying that this is my suitcase, this is my firearm. They will sign it saying that they have checked it and verified that all the correct rules have been followed. And then that goes inside the suitcase with the box, not inside the box. Because if a TSA agent needs to open the suitcase quickly and then sees this sitting in there, they need to know whether or not it's been checked very quickly. That's it. They take the bag, you fly, you get to your destination, and then you go through the whole process again on the way back. And that's all there is to flying with a firearm.